No picture-perfect pre-orders today, but I'll be talking about all those glorious action figure pre-orders that went up in the past week that are going to look phenomenal under your lights and in front of your lenses this coming Monday, December 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, hello there, everybody. I'm Photo Dave, that's my boring background, this is Toypixx, and in this video, just a couple quick news hits along with stuff that I would normally put in picture-perfect pre-orders that really has nothing to do with pre-orders. So, let's hop to it, shall we? First things first, if you're not going to be able to make that live stream this coming Monday, hey, good news, that's what the QR code in the corner is for. Well, that and getting your free action figure photography guide, scan that QR code, you'll get the guide, and you'll get signed up for the Toypixx newsletter, where you'll find all the stuff that I saw in the past week that I think is going to look perfect for you, just like I said at the very beginning. Now, the next little piece of news is this. On Turtle Tuesday of this past week, the NECA store put up 4 pre-orders of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles goods, because Turtle Tuesday, one of those 4 things was a 4-pack of Usagi Yojimbo. Now, at the beginning, we all believed that these were kind of first-time pre-order kind of things where, pre-order them from NECA and you'll just be like the first to get them, but eventually they'll see wider release. Well, it turns out that's true on 3 of the figures, but on this Usagi Yojimbo 4-pack, that is not true. That is only a NECA store exclusive, and as of this recording, it's still up there, so head to the NECA store and pick it up if you need it. Link is in the video description below. Oh hey, by the way, stick around to the end of this video so you can see yesterday's Toypixx photo of the day, as well as 2, count them 2, and actually kinda 6 Patreon freebies. Very strange. Few big things are happening with Toypixx in the coming week. Number 1. I'm adding to my Masters of the Universe collection, which I haven't added to in 2 years. That collection currently consists of Origins He-Man and Origins Skeletor, and before that, I hadn't gotten a He-Man Masters of the Universe figure since probably 85 or 86, so this is kind of a big thing. I did decide to get the cartoon collection He-Man, so we're gonna see how that works. I'm gonna do some kind of different kind of review for him. I'm also gonna get Chester Cheetah through the door, and I gotta say, I am weirdly excited about Chester Cheetah. He's got the whole Cheeto dust on his fingers, and there's something about Jada figures that when I get them, it's almost an experience opening them, which I don't tend to get unless I get a Moth-X figure. So it's really crazy that they pull that off at the $25 price point, but I'm crazy stoked to get him. And of course, the HISS tank will be arriving early next week as well. So those are 3 reviews you can look forward to that are going to be a little different than most, I think. I've been coming up with ideas. Things have been percolating up here, and not just the crazed random thoughts that I tend to have. And now, we're going to jump right into yesterday's Toypixx photo of the day. Oh, and stick around until after yesterday's Toypixx photo so you can pick up yesterday's Patreon freebies, and good lord, when I really break down the files for yesterday's freebies, there were 11 of them. 11! Maybe that's why I'm sick. Yesterday was Independence Day in the world of Toypixx. Every Friday, I encourage people to post photos of action figures they have that were created by independent toy companies. And my photo for yesterday was this pic of Lone Coconut's Plunderling's Nomad Tough deciding he wanted some rabbit stew. So he was, on a little bit of a hunting trip. He had his mallet, which makes me wonder, if you're going after a rabbit with a mallet, are you actually looking for stew, or are you actually looking for pancakes? I don't know. I'm confused. People who eat roadkill, let me know in the comments what you would do in this situation. Anywho, the QR code is there so you can scan it, and comment with your own independent action figure picture on the Twitter. So go do it, and I'll catch you there. And now it's time for yesterday's Patreon freebies, which, as longtime viewers of the channel know, is redundant because everything I post to Patreon is free regardless of which tier you join. And yes, there's even a free tier. And now the first Patreon freebie from yesterday is this snow-covered mountain background, because I figured, guess what? There's a lot of snow troops coming out lately, from Action Force, from Classified. Maybe Wolverine and Batman are going in some kind of crazy adventure together, Dark Claw style, and they've got to go into the Rockies or the Alps. Who knows? Who knows which mountaintop this is? I don't have a clue. But that QR code is there so you can scan it and then download the image and make it whatever mountaintop you want. So what you do is you just set it up as your desktop wallpaper, stand your figures in front of it, light them up, and get to shooting. One of my favorite things that I do is come up with these backgrounds for everybody because they're just fun. And personally, I needed a lot more background, so really it was purely selfish and all for me. The next Patreon freebie is actually 10 freebies. So what I have here are the 5 images I shot for Toypixx in the past week, broken up into high-res image files and Photoshop files. And I do that for 3 reasons. The first one, hey, maybe you just dig the image and you want to put it on your computer or print it up and hang it up on a wall. Totally cool. The second reason is maybe you're somebody that runs a pop culture shop or a toy store or a comic store and you need images for marketing, maybe for your newsletter or maybe to hang up or something like that. Something that you hope will draw customers in and maybe help you make a little more money. So that's the other reason those high-res images are there. Now, the third reason for all this when it comes to the Photoshop files is maybe you're a new graphic designer and you want to see how I set up, like how I structure the files, or maybe you've been doing it for a long time and you want to see if the way I do it might make your life easier, or maybe you look at them and say, man, the way he does it is way too complicated, the way I do it is way better. Either way, they're there for you to download so you can check them out. So that's what the QR code is for that. It's so you can grab all those images and head over to Patreon and do that. And wow, now I'm just kind of rambling, but yeah, scan that QR code. I had fun with the pictures this week. And that's what I've got for this one, ladies and gents. So, well, pretty much I have to stop this video any second here so I can blow my nose, but as always, thank you very much for stopping by. It's massively appreciated, especially if you watch it all the way through to this point right here. And until next time, have fun and happy snapping. See ya.